What up, though, man? It's James Vergado of God Over Genius, man. Listen, man, I watched this movie called Unhinged, starring Russell Crowe. I think this movie came out in the year 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I decided to watch it, and I was glad I watched it because the movie had a great message that somewhat intertwined with a situation I went through this year in 2024. So basically, I think the message that the director was trying to send to the audience is, um, in the world we live in now with technology, everything is so fast, and the plot of this movie was about road rage gone mad. You know what I'm saying? Going insane, chaotic, to the point that you know the protagonist, she was in traffic, and uh she blew the horn at Russell Crowe's character, which didn't have a name. I mean, he went by alias like Tom Cooper at one point, but that wasn't really his name. He was just identified as man. So we just gonna say the man with road rage. So she blew the horn at him, and all he wanted was an apology. He didn't get the apology. He ended up stalking her and took a phone, and before you know it, anybody that came in his path, he killed them. You know what I'm saying? To make a point that all you had to do was apologize. And I went through a situation earlier this year, man, that was very it could have really went left because I was at the bank, and I go to this bank consistently, you know what I'm saying? So they're very familiar with me or whatnot, and it was on my birthday to be exact. So my birthday like in September. So someone gave me some money for my birthday, so I went to go put it in the bank, and you know, the money had a little bit of you know how like women, y'all have things going on in y'all purse or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Sometimes your makeup may be in the purse and it may, spill on top of something. So it might have been a little makeup or something on the money, but it wasn't nothing crazy. So when I'm putting the money, through the drive through to make the deposit, the lady gets on the intercom and she get to talking crazy. She's like, hold up. What you put on this money? And I'm just like, what, excuse me? Because I'm so caught off guard because I'm thinking like, yo, I'm waiting on her to just send me the receipt, and she going crazy talking about what you put on this money. And then she gonna say, don't ever do that again. You better not never do that again. Man, before I knew it, I blacked out. I cussed her out. I'm talking about I went off. I'm like, you need to make sure you have my money and do your job. You know what I'm saying? And stop talking crazy. Because as soon as I come up in there, you're going to call the police and make it look like I'm just an angry black man when you talking to me crazy, when you could just talk to me, like you got some sense. So I didn't react the way the man did in the Unhinged movie. You know what I'm saying? He went as far as to stalk, harass, and even tried to kill the girl and her son. He went through her phone and was, trying to find as many people that he could use, as a way to like, antagonize her and make her feel, have, fear for her life, and she was going after people. I mean, he was going after people that, she had close relations to. And, people be on their cell phones, they ain't paying attention while they driving, and they may rear end someone, and then people be ready to shoot. Like road rage ain't always as simple as blowing a horn, or some people drive people off the road, and some people start shooting. And this movie illustrates, the danger of how things can escalate. Something as simple as saying my bad or I'm sorry could just, condense a lot of things. Now, I end up just reporting it to the bank, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, hey, man, that was so unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? The way she was talking to me, like, that could have went so left because you talking crazy and you don't know who you talking to. Like, some people ain't gonna even go back and forth with you. They're gonna come up in there and they gon', you know what I'm saying, get up in your face or worse. And they ain't tripping off going to jail and losing their life, you know what I'm saying, as far as freedom goes. And that's what this movie displayed with, you know, Russell Crowe's character, excuse me. He was already having a bad day, and he was telling her, I just want you to know what a bad day feels like. And I think that's a message that this generation and just people in general need to understand, man. And that's the point of this video. Like, bruh, you ain't gotta always just be extra grimy and be rude and disrespectful, man. You gotta take a deep breath sometimes, and you just be like, you know what, man, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Or you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you're too cool to apologize, but like, hey, bro, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Go on about your business because you don't know how things gonna escalate. And I'm very thankful that I watched this movie because it just confirmed what I had said months ago to that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting in the bank behind your little desk, and you know you thinking ain't nobody ain't nobody gonna come up in there and check you. And then, you know, once other people get involved and you get called out, you want to plead the fifth, and that like it wasn't that serious. You know what I'm saying? That's how people do. And that's what he did in that movie to that girl. You know, is once he started showing her he was crazy, she was like, you know, what's your problem? And it's like, all you had to do was apologize. You blowing the horn excessively at him because, you know, you rushing to get to work and you already late. And then she had just got fired from her job. So, you know, she was just having a bad day. She took it out on dude, and it ended up costing her to lose, you know what I'm saying, lose one of her lawyer, you know what I'm saying, because he got killed, and possibly her son was about to get killed, you know. So if you ever want to watch a good movie, man, Unhinged, man, it's a dope film, man, to bring awareness, man, to being kind to people, and also, man, taking life slow. Like, even though everything's a fast pace, you ain't gotta be in a rush. You don't need to be on your phone all the time, man. You gotta embrace the present moment, and also be aware of your surroundings, man. So yeah, man, I just wanted to get that off, man. If you made this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel, man. I'm like 30% away from my goal, man. At 1K, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, man. It's been a great journey thus far, man, trying to reach this goal. And I should be reaching it anytime soon now, man. So thank y'all for watching, man. I am James Vergato. And as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level. Genius.